Now, thank you so much for having us here. This is an honor. I really appreciate your presence. This song is about my apartment burning down while I was in it. This was 5 days before I left for a tour. This is the result of that. It's called Funeral.
My name is Bassel Al-Madani. I am a soul jazz artist based here in Chicago. I am also a first-generation Syrian American. I work with an ensemble here called Bassel and the Supernatural. Today I'm going to be talking a bit about my creative process and our collective process as a group. From the moment we start working on an idea and how that comes to fruition, we're going to document that with a track that we created called Gravity. Writing Gravity has been a significant muscle memory exercise for me in the sense of finding a way to achieve solidarity with what my family is experiencing in the Middle East when I'm not there. So as a soul musician, how do you create a genuine emotion to relate to your audience talking about the crisis in Syria when you're not there? Somebody go and gain this song. What would that be? Swallowed by the ground.
What about something about the concept of like everybody falls?
When you say it like that, like why would you want to swim against the water? Why do you want to swim against the wind? Everybody falls,
right?
And the key word that I said that I had thought about for the album could be spring.
Right. Everybody falls
and springs into the ground.
The theme behind Gravity relates to the sense of helplessness that one experiences against the uncontrollable forces that make up their environment. And this is something that is a reality on a daily basis in Syria. The sense of helplessness is something that has allowed me to tap into myself and my own personal experiences and extract that to relate that to the personal stories and experiences that my family is going through every single day right now. Why you wanna swim against the water? Why are we fighting against the elements? Why do you want to swim against the water? Think of massive waves. You're in the middle of the ocean and you're swimming in the wrong direction. Why you wanna ride against the wind? Why do you want to run against the wind? Or making it harder for ourselves when we do these things? Everybody falls. Springs into the ground. Everybody ends up in the same place and springs into the ground and becomes something new. They become part of that environment that they've taken advantage of and that they've effectively ruined.
G flat major 7.
A lot of people have asked too when I'm creating music, is it the melody that comes first or the lyrics and you build a song around it? I think that creative process works differently for everybody, and even in the case of this project, every song kind of has its own story. The weight it pulls us down, we fall again and separate, just wither away. That's talking about gravity just being something that's out of our control. Gravity's going to happen whether we like it or not. And eventually it's going to take its course. Breaking down the bonds we're buried in. No hope to live. Breaking down the bonds we're buried in. No hope to live. Is a very literal idea of gravity. It's something that we cannot fight. It's going to happen whether we like it or not. It's there and it exists. The uncontrollable forces that make up our environment, you step into Syria, that's that daily reality of being able to even step outside without the fear of losing your life. This is part of your environment whether you like it or not.
Shaking the world. We are brought up in this world believing we can change, but the order